I have an honest question that I want you to answer. You can drop it in the chat, or you can also just be real honest with yourself. Why are you waiting? Why are you waiting on everything to be perfect? Why are all those videos literally sitting in your draft? Because you feel like they're just not quite ready for the world to see them. That program is just not quite ready to be sold yet. Or that idea in the back of your mind, there's no way you can sell it because you don't have a funnel built, you don't have a checkout page, you don't have a sales page, you don't have PayPal set up, you don't have blah, 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 all these things. We take our perfectionism to a new level, especially as business owners. One of the reasons that I didn't get on video for so long was because I was so worried that it wouldn't be perfect. I was so worried I'd say way too much. I was so worried that my dog would bark. I was so worried my kid would say something. I was so worried that my background didn't look good enough or my desk was dirty. We do this to ourselves and we are losing out on so much money, my friends. We are losing out on supporting and serving so many people because we are afraid to do something until everything is perfect. It's funny because I joke now that I never have had a perfect live video. I've never had a perfect masterclass. I've never had a perfect workshop. And I can be okay with that because I know that done is better than perfect. I know that what I teach is to be relatable, right? I want to be relatable to my audience. I don't want to be perfect. I want you to hear that I say a freaking lot, sometimes way too much. I want you to know that I recorded that course and there are some bumps in it, right? It's not perfect. All the time, every time that I have tried to create something and I've tried to be prepared, it's typically pretty much blown up in my face and not been anything close to perfect. When I have went out on a limb just recently, I was like, I'm going to do a visibility boot camp. I'm just going to do it in Telegram. I'm not creating a sales page. I'm just going to tell people about it. I'm going to send them a PayPal link. I'm just going to do it. And I can't believe how many spots I've already sold. Like when we just give up control sometimes, when we just trust the process, when we, and not only for our students to do that, but we do that ourselves, right? We know what we bring to the table. Things go a lot smoother. I'll never forget that I wanted to launch this content creation course back in 2019 and I wanted to be perfect. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sell it and see what happens. I sold it. Every video was live inside of a Facebook group. Was it perfect? No. Did I sell it out for 10 consecutive months? Yes, I did. Every single time. Because sometimes we put so much time, energy, and focus into the front end of everything that needs to happen that we forget about seeing if our audience is even interested in it. That we lose our passion, right? Through the process. We lose our passion and how the excitement because we're in it and we're down in front of our computer and our heads down working on getting all this stuff done. Anytime you want to create something, let me tell you, start out with a PayPal link, talking about it in your content, and then create it in a Facebook group. It's the easiest things to do. The easiest thing to do. Yes, eventually you can get it on a funnel platform. Yes, eventually you can have a sales page. Yes, eventually you can have all of these things, but you are leaving money on the table because you are too afraid of it not being perfect. I'm calling out the younger me who felt this way. I held back so many things because it wasn't perfect. I held back the video. I held back putting myself out there. I held back calling myself an expert. I held back so many things. Learn from my mistakes and don't do the same thing. Yes, 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 yes. The thing that I actually learned is that people don't want to learn how to get on video and get visible from somebody who literally hopped out of the womb ready to be a superstar. They want to learn from the person who's got the struggles. They want to learn from the person who says too much. They want to learn from the person whose literally camera falls over sometimes and they're like, oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean for that to happen. Or your dog barks when the Amazon guy comes. Like that's who people want to learn from. I'll never forget. And I talk about her all the time. My friend Megan, when she used to get on video in the beginning, her kids were there. And her kids would be like, Mom, I want a drink. And she's like, just one second, honey. Mommy's finishing her live. Or she would take the camera and get their drink while she's talking. That is relatable, my friends. The things that we're typically embarrassed about are actually relatable to our audience. So if you have a draft folder full of videos that aren't perfect yet, if you have a course idea that's not all out there and perfect yet, just do it. Just do it. You can thank me later, but going with the process, seeing if this is even a viable product, seeing if people are even going to buy is like, and while you have that excitement, while you have that passion, while you have all of this stamina because you're so excited, don't let that go away because you're too busy in the weeds trying to create everything and make it perfect. Show up, sell the thing. You can pre-sell something before it's created. I do it all the time. Every monthly program that I launch is not created yet. I literally outline it a week before, but I know when I'm going to talk about it. I'm an expert at it because I've done it. I have a framework, and then I teach it live. And you know what teaching it live does? It also lets me see where I can improve. Because if people have questions, that means I didn't answer a question, right? So then I just add another module. And then boom, then I can put it on a course platform. Then I can resell it as an evergreen product. Stop being perfect, because perfection, which you're never going to be perfect anyhow, love you. You're perfect just the way you are, imperfectly, but you are allowing this to stop you from creating the income that you deserve. You are allowing this to stop you from creating the life that you get to design. Stop letting perfectionism stop you from the life, the business, and everything that you want, your hopes and dreams can give you. Just do it. Just do it. Just push the go live button. Just push the post button. Just push this is ready. I'm selling it. Here's a PayPal link. That's all you need. And it's funny because I just reproved this to myself by doing this boot camp, spur of the moment, and all the people are buying. Nobody's saying, where's the sales page? They're like, sure, I'm in. You've got this. I believe in you. If you struggle with any of this, I'm always here. Reach out to me. I can talk you through anything. Trust me. I am here to support you and serve you and help